Let's see here. Well, I've never really done this before.
So good. Where's that guy coming from? I don't know what's so bad. Oh, I see, bro.
There you go, that kind of works. All right, I've never done this before. This is I'm just gonna make a quick little video how to, well, I guess it won't be quick, but a little video on how I go through pre-screening cards for PSA submissions. So
Oh, there's already something up there. Good.
I'm just gonna go, I have a little stack here,
Aww.
just a little bit. I'll show you kind of what I do here. So obviously this is still in the top loader, but we should be able to tell just from the top loader if we think this one's going to be a good enough one to send in. Now there's like a little wear here on that bottom left corner. So I think that's a little too much to send in. So I'm just going to put that in a pass pile. All right, now just from eyeballing this one from the outside, I think we're going to need to take that one out to look at it. So I'll put it in the inspect again. Now this one we would definitely not send in. So this one has, man, the focus is so rough right now. I don't know why. There we go. It just doesn't like when I get too close. But there's a couple spots on this corner, a couple spots on this corner, and a spot up on that corner. So now if that just had one spot, I'd probably take it out and look at it over again potentially. Now the one on that Articuno was just a little too much. Now this one's got something on the bottom left, but it's kind of barely noticeable, so recheck that one. Now right off the bat, I can see this one's got, see that right there? That's already too much. Like no one would look at that at PSA and think that this has a chance, you know. They would just call that like probably a 9 off the bat. Hi, buddy. Oh, that's pretty good. We'll check that one again. A lot of these, these were just kind of given to me. Some of these. Hello. Can you please get a shout out? Shout out OB Burger. Let's see. So yeah, this one's got some wear here. And a little spot on the bottom left, so probably not. Alright, let's see this one. Yeah, see that?
But it's not here.
Hi, buddy. Yeah, thank you. So this one's got a huge spot right there. And another huge spot on that corner too, so nope. This one's got top right and bottom left. Let's see. Most of these are journeyed together. Alright, so there's a tiny spot there. Alright, go get it.
No, you get it.
I'm busy.
No. But you're not busy.
Yes, this is top left here. And this is like...
But I don't want to get it.
So this is like it just immediately. That's why I'm like, why bother take all of these out of the top loaders when you can just look at the backs here. I don't think this one has a chance. It's got one big one up here, but it's got two tiny ones down here. Tough to see on camera, I know, but all right. So this one, I don't know why I thought I wanted to just at least check this.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of pulled this back when prismatic was, you know, pretty hot. Oh, look at that. Oh,
Boom.
no way.
Boom, buddy. Boom, buddy.
Oliver. Hey. Okay. Let's see.
Come on, I only got 2 people.
Just looking at the centering right off the bat, I think this one's probably not going to work. Also, I don't know if that's a spot there. What is that? I don't know what that is. Let's check the back though. Yeah, huge spot on the back right. So, nope. And so far, I mean, these are the only 4 that we're gonna take another look at. We've passed on quite a bit already. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, we'll take a look at that one.
Whoa.
A lot of this I pulled too, so I remember pulling this one. But my wife and I are going to try and... Oh, this isn't Journey Together. Never mind. All the Journey Together cards I'm passing on are probably going to go into the binder, but this is Destined Rivals. And some of these cards may not be worth grading. Like, I don't know what, EX cards like this would normally be anyway, like $1 or $2. But, I mean, this one looks pretty much perfect. So we'll see. I don't know if it's good enough to be in a 10, then it might not be worth having. Just really depends on, especially with the price increase of grading these days. Now this one's kind of off center, but on the back it looks pretty good. So, all right, let's see. Samurott. Just taking a quick look. It doesn't look too bad. This is my first time really streaming like this. Looking at pre-screening cards. Now, obviously this is, not going to work, but still a cool card. The Gengars I always have to check. Even the Halloween ones, the trick or trades. You never know. Okay, let's see. Yeah, a couple white spots on the bottom and the top, so it's still a cool card, but a lot of these I just pick up and I get a huge pile going before I do this process. Now both bottoms are kind of white, so pass on that one. It's a nice little swirl right there. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty good on the camera.
One.
You got the best going?
Of course.
Obviously not going to work, but cool card. Okay, a choke. And bottom left is looking... Oh, and the side there. Wow, look at that. Yeah, I didn't even see that. All right, now this guy's in a ETB sleeves. Have to check that one later. I'll just add it to the pile because I don't want to take it out. All right, these are always so hard to tell. But at least we can see the backs on these now. Because before it was, you could actually see the backs. And then now they're like,
Oh, yeah.
they're not coming like this. Well, the only way to know is to take it out. Yeah, this one doesn't look awful, but it's hard to tell in that corner right there. It does look a little damaged. So yeah, I'll probably pass on that one. Especially because if it's not worth grading, then it's not worth opening unless you obviously want to throw it in a binder or something. But it might be worth keeping in the cellophane. All right. Can't tell if that white spot is on the card or not, but it does have a white corner spot too, and so does the top left or top right. So got a few of these. That one doesn't look too bad. Well, yeah, it's got a white spot on the bottom left. See that white spot on the top right?
Danger.
Again, pile's just getting bigger. But this is why we do this. And you can see this is another pile I've got.
I want to go back
Spec
down.
sticker. All right, this Alakazam was cool. Just like the hollow on that.
Please, can I go back down? Thank you.
I'm not very familiar with this. What year is this? 2022. I don't know what set F is. Silver Tempest. I don't know why I think it's Silver Tempest. It actually looks pretty good on the back. I think we gotta take a better look at that.
No damage.
I don't know if it'll be worth it. Like, I don't know what.
See you later, dude.
Alakazam's pretty cool, so I feel like he's probably got a few people that would want that in a 10.
Buddy, you're going down.
What we got here? Yeah, that one's looking pretty good. Now, does anyone want this card? That's what I'm saying. This could be worth absolutely nothing in a 10. So that'll be another part of the process. I probably should do that first. Figure out exactly what would be worth
What just happened?
taking a look at, but like some of these I don't know. Like this EX card, I just pulled it because it was a Lugia. I mean, I pulled it, but then I was like, yeah, I'll look at it. But look at this bottom left corner. You can already see 3 spots by themselves. 4. So, yeah. These top loaders are gross, but that's not really what I'm paying attention to. This one's not bad, but again, is this Blastoise EX going to be worth grading? You know? Probably not. But we'll just add it to the pile. Same thing. I want to find like a reason to not want to send these EXs in. It does have 2 spots on it. Oh my god. You could tell this wasn't mine. Now this one is definitely mine. Top left is looking tough. Yep. If the spot's big enough, it's definitely not worth even thinking about sending in. All right, actually that looked really good. However, I've sent a Miltank this exact card in before and it came back a 9. I don't know how I pulled 2 of these, but it came back a 9 and I'm not sure this is even worth sending back in. Like, I don't know what a 10 in a Miltank Master Ball is, but That'll be part of the inspection. The price will be part of this too. However, I'll make that kind of like the last step.
Yeah.
I just like this card. Like, why couldn't they have made a floor with this like color scheme in the background, you know? Make this like a full, just a hollow window, a full thing. Actually, doesn't look too bad. But again, is it worth sending in? We'll see. I like how it has the evolves from antique old amber on there. It's got a white spot. 2 white spots. Oh!
That's amazing. That's so cool.
Okay. No one's on at the moment. I did have 10 people on at one point. They probably thought I was going to be opening packs. I don't know what is going on there. Oh, it's just in the top loader.
Open up.
How is it still in there? Okay. Couple spots there on the bottom. I don't know where I got this from. Cat hair in there. Perfect. Still looks good on the back though.
Oh, the balloon bucket.
I just thought that was a pretty card.
Now we can do it.
Not too bad. This one is definitely.
Yo, just go to the chest a second. Oh, thank you. What is that? That looks so good. Oh, it's so good. Shaky shake. Nope. There's that, and then.
It's a big one. Is that like the bottom left? Oh. Is that on the card?
What in the world?
I think we gotta take this out and look. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Looking up close, it's definitely.
So,
Oh, it's such a bummer. I do have one in my master set that, I mean, condition really doesn't matter that much. I'll hold that one off to the side and we'll check out the one I have in my binder and see if it's worth sending in or not. I don't know if this Victini promo is worth sending in,
heating him up.
but it's cool.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't think it's worth keeping though. Actually, it might be worth keeping Just because it's a... Yeah, I'll keep it just because it's a promo. For most of these other ones, like, I don't really need... Do I want to keep any of these? I don't think I need to. Another big one.
Hey, bro, yo.
It might have some slight damage up top here. I was only able to find one of these to open, so... I do want this card on a 10 pretty bad, though. Really pretty card. Okay, what's next? I don't know where this came from. Like, what is this? There's a Blastoise back there. And it's like you're controlling claws? Look at this thing. There's not even a spot on this. I'm just gonna sell that. Actually, I might keep this because it's just so weird. Like, what is
why
this?
you just looted that place?
Yeah, whatever. All right, now these gold cards, if these aren't gonna work...
Oh, thanks for taking my car.
My 7-year-old will keep them. He loves the gold cards. Plus, I don't know if these are, you know, people don't typically want
Really wanna...
these gold item cards as much. Yeah, I'll just give that one to a kid. And same thing with this one. I have those.
Hello, buddy. Boing. Boing.
Oliver, hey. All right, so we got this much left.
What?
This is another crazy Japanese card. Just love the art on these. No, I'm not like a pro at inspecting Japanese cards, so it's got wear at the top already. Just that. But I want to keep one of these at least. I gave one away to a guy at a shop in Florida. I was just standing around when I was selling cards. He was like, "Can I have one of these?" Oh, okay, yeah. Nope. Now, this is a big one. I've had this one, but in a 10, this would be huge. Yeah, it's got a spot down there. One day I'll get that in a 10, but not sure if it's that one specifically is worth sending in. Yeah, we got some spots down here on the left. Ah, yes. This is one of my favorite cards. Basically, like, how ugly can we make two humans and their hands look like? The Pokemon, whatever. I think the Pokemon are cool, but it's just those people scare me. Oh yeah, it's a hollow back too. These are so sick. It's from '96. I have no idea. I think these are incredibly hard to grade. But even like the top right, just look at that. It's just worth keeping. I think I got that off eBay back before, like, it was a couple years ago. Back before I got too crazy with prices and all that. I just actually recently got this in a 10th, so not too worried about picking one of these up or submitting this one necessarily. And I don't think this will 10, so I'll sell it. Oh, look at the left side of that.
That's bad.
Dang, man. Something happened to that one. Luckily, I do have that in a 10 too. Before it got crazy. I think it was like 75 bucks. Now it's like 700. Oliver! Hey! Yeah, it's got 2 white dots on the bottom. I'm not sure why I have this in here. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Alright, here we go. Actual gumshoes. I bought a few of these at the last card show I went to. Oh my gosh, this one looks pretty good. Let's take a closer look at that one. Here's another one. I think I bought 4 of these, 3 or 4 of these, and this one, again, ETB sleeve, or whatever that type is, covered sleeve, whatever you want to call it. It's another card show pickup. I remember this one being clean when I got it, so. Got this in a trade, I believe. It's got a white spot up top. Oh. Yep. That might be a binder pick, actually. Yeah, that's going to be for the binder. I got 2 of these in a 10 right now. Yeah. All right. So the Metal Muse. I don't know what criteria they use to grade these, because almost all these are going to be nearly identical, I would imagine. It's like using metal. I mean, there is something weird up here. Maybe. See that? Right where my finger is. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, so I'm just gonna... I'll put it at the bottom of this stack. Don't need the heaviest card at the top. Alright, here's another one. And... yeah, I don't see that spot at the top of this one. So, maybe? I guess it's based on centering. I mean, obviously it's based on centering, but for these, I would assume it's almost primarily based on centering, just because the whole thing is going to be almost identical. So we'll inspect that one some more. All right, last one. I think I got 3 UPCs. I opened 3 and I saved 2. All right. Yeah, I would assume that, like, see how, like, the layer of gold is on the top there, right here? Or if, like, you look at, oh, this one has it too. Ooh. Okay. We'll have to look at those under a more watchful eye, I guess. Yeah, I got the top right of that one. See those 3 spots, and then the corner spot, and then bottom left. Yep. This is why I don't know why people don't grade more often. Like, there's people with, like, crazy apps and grids and all sorts of centering tools, and like, if the people at PSA don't use that, then why should we use that? I mean, unless you're going for like a pristine 10, because that would make more sense. But I've sent quite a few cards into PSA, and I'm not a professional or anything at doing this. Top right. And small spots on each bottom corner. So I gotta go through all these passes and pull out the Journey Together ones. I love this Wailord. I think this is gonna get slept on. I sold one of these on the most recent card show I went to in Xenia, but in a 10. But it was worth it. I got some good stuff in return. But I feel like that's gonna skyrocket here next couple years. Journey Together is gonna get slept on. I'm calling it now. People poo-poo that set all the time. Actually, that looks pretty good. Pulled this guy. I don't know what retouch is, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, this one doesn't look too bad. Although there is a white spot up here. See that? And that's gonna stand out like a sore thumb. Yeah, we'll sell that guy. Dang, that would have been huge in a 10. Umbreon. This is just a standard EX. Kind of like that Eevee. Might have a spot down there. Focus. There we go. See that? Dang. Otherwise, in some pretty good shape. I'm sure people need that for their binders too. All right, we're getting there. Opened a lot of Twilight Masquerade. Yeah, it's okay. I actually have this in the Sinistcha in a sequential 10s. Sorry. This one's actually looking pretty good. Come back to that one. Top right. See, some of these I get at the card shows because they're cheap enough. And I'd never seen them before, and they just kind of look cool. It just feels like most of them are pre-screened. I hate to say it, but actually looks pretty good. What card is this? Might be worth it. So yeah, actually, I said earlier that I was gonna make the last step, the pricing process, but honestly, that should just be the next step. Unfortunately, I'll have to yeah, see that bottom right corner? Well, it's a gold card to give it to my son. It's the last one. Like and rod. Doesn't look too bad. So yeah, that's the this is what I'm left with as potentially worth sending in. So maybe I'll make that like my next video after I go through and figure out what figure out what won't be worth sending in. So cool. Thanks for watching, guys.